Most traders talk about making a million, but almost nobody is willing to show the journey, especially the ugly part. So I'm doing something different. I'm starting with $2,000 and I'm tracking everything live, audited through my FX book live update version. Meaning to say there's no room for manipulation, no hiding, no deleting of trades, and this is month 1. This is not a get rich quick series, but at the same time, this is also not your typical 1% risk, slow compounding style. Because let's be honest, if you're risking 1% per trade, you're not getting to a million anytime soon. It's going to take decades. So I'm doing is controlled aggression, structured risk, and asymmetry payoff. I'm starting with $2,000. So for this first phase, I'm keeping it simple. Fixed risk, $125 per risk, and that's about 6.25% per trade. Now, before people panic, this is intentional because my system has around 30% win rate, but winners, meaning tend to win like 3 units, 5 units, even out of 10 units because I pyramid into winners. And I don't need to win often. I just need A plus setup and size in when it matters. Now, let's talk about month 1. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. We had a drawdown of nearly 1.5k, and that's almost 75% of the account at one point. And most people would have quit here. Most people would have said, this system doesn't work. But this is where understanding your edge matters, because this drawdown was expected. With a 30% win rate, losing streaks are part of the game. You're going to lose 5, 6, or sometimes even out 10 times in a row. The difference is when I win, I don't win small. I scale in, I pyramid into winners. I press when I'm right. That's how you get a 3R, 5R, or sometimes 10R move. And that's how we recover. One of the example is USDCAD setup, where we profit approximately 14% in a single setup. My strategy is quite straightforward. I look for a key inflection zone like daily or weekly support and resistance, and wait for a pattern that offer a favorable risk to reward ratio. There are definitely other factors I consider, but I won't dive too deep into those. Since this video is just a raw update on my first month progress, I want to keep the focus on the journey rather than the full strategy breakdown. So fast forward to now, we are sitting at approximately 3.5k from $2,000 after a massive drawdown, and we are getting close to the next phase. So once I hit $4,000, which approximately double the account, I will switch to a dynamic risk model, which is around 3% for normal setup and up to 10% for A plus setup. This is where things start to scale faster, but still controlled, structured, and not reckless. Let me be very clear. If you're expecting some smooth equity curve, small drawdowns, consistent wins, this is not that strategy. This is volatile, aggressive, but calculated. Because the goal is speed compounding without blowing up. So I'm going to document everything publicly, the win, the losses, the drawdowns, all of it. If you want to follow the journey, I will be updating this every month. Let's see if we can turn $2,000 into 1 million. No shortcuts, no bullshit, just execution.